So I've been reading 2000 AD. Jesus Christ, specifically Judge Death that I got off of Amazon. Let's get into it. My name is Milo, and I am your comic book newsroom host, and you can see me for the first time. Congratulations. So this is the first video that I am making where you can see my face. I've done, some shorts here and there, and I was working on a project for the New Mutants that I will probably release at some point in the future. But today, I just wanted to make a real quick video just reviewing this book from 2000 AD, Judge Death, My Name is Death. It's fucking dark, man. Like it's rough. It is a very dark book. Basically the Essential Judge Dredd book that I got off Amazon, which I do recommend, but I will give you a warning. It is oversized because that's how comics are published in the UK. To my knowledge, that some UK comics are oversized, and when you get this 2000 AD collection, because 2000 AD is more of a comic book magazine, you're going to get into more of a sporadic storytelling element, but at least for the first part that is colorized, you will get the normal story, the rigmarole story going through. But beyond that, though, it is a very good book. It is incredibly dark and fucked up. I was reading it on the couch with one of my housemates, and I was just regaling him with the stories of it, and at a certain point, he touched my hand and went, "Why are you telling me this?"
Why?
Yeah, that's what you should do when you read comic books. You should annoy your friends with them, absolutely. But no, this book it's good. It's really good. It's insightful if you like Judge Dredd. It's deeply, and overall, just a fun read if you're looking for more indie books, if you're looking to even get into 2000 AD. It's a great book, specifically Judge Dredd. If you're looking to get into Judge Dredd, it is a great book to sink your teeth into so that you can understand essentially Judge Dredd's Green Goblin, his Joker, which is Judge Death, getting into his mind. There are moments where it comes off very Carnage, very Joker with this character, but nothing insane, because whereas it comes in like the Carnage and it comes in like Joker, those moments take it a step further because it's not Marvel and DC. Pretty definitively, once you get into, I want to say, halfway through the first story, which is The Origin, which I believe is also called My Name is Death. Editor Milo here. My dumbass called The Origin for Judge Death, My Name is Death. It's not, it's fucking Boyhood of a Super Fiend. I'm dumb. Into his origin, you start to realize that this isn't your Marvel or DC, villain origin book. It's much darker in tone. Not as dark as Weapon X. It's darker than Weapon X. And if you don't know what I'm referencing here, there will probably be somewhere in the video where you can get a link to my short where I talk about how it's one of, or if not the darkest Wolverine comic book. But no, this is just a real quick video. Judge Dredd is a great book in regards to how it talks about dystopian and how it goes about the dystopian future of America, and how it's a conscious book. But if you don't know anything about Judge Dredd, you're in luck. I'm gonna give you a brief rundown about it. Judge Dredd is a police officer of sorts, essentially. There's in the far-flung future, Judge Dredd is part of a group known as the Judges, and that's the police controlling force in what became of the East Coast of America, which is now known and referred to as Mega City 1. And Judge Death, on the other hand, he comes from a similar but parallel reality, where he comes from this place called Dead World, and the world was ravaged by plagues and demons and all of this stuff, and he just essentially died and came back, and now it's this allegory for the four horsemen of apocalypse, because he's the leader of a group called the Dark Judges, and they come over and they are a major problem for Judge Dredd. Without getting into spoilers about Necropolis, if you've read that, for the people who have read that, which includes Strontium Dog, which I will be reviewing. I just need to get my hands on a fucking copy because those are sold out everywhere. I want to read that so bad, but I digress. No, Judge Death, My Name is Death, the book itself is very interesting. It's a very interesting concept. It gives you the perfect insight into who Judge Death is as a character, his role in everything, and what he does specifically to the main cast of characters, and how much of a threat he is to the main cast of characters, to the point that during the origin, a judge is tracking down what happened to a hacker while the origin is being overlaid through story. And at a certain point, the judge gets scared and just immediately goes like, call Sly Division, call Judge Anderson, who is Judge Dredd's partner, who typically helps Dredd deal with Judge Death. And she's just like, call her, get the Sly Division, it's Judge Death, my god, the monster has returned. Like, that's the whole thing. And they even talk about it in the book, about how even in their reality, it's almost frowned upon to go back to Dead World, or like it's giving the vibe that it's not frowned upon, but not a great idea to go. It's kind of this whole Here There Be Dragons type motif when it comes to it. But beyond that, though, great read. I would recommend it to everybody, friends of mine, friends of anybody. And I recommend it to you guys. You guys should absolutely read Essential Judge Death, My Name is Death. It's on Amazon. There'll be a link in the description for it. But beyond that, though, if you guys like the format and you guys want to see more of my face and how I do this, and where I can physically hold up the book and show you guys the cover and talk about it, I will absolutely do that. But yeah, no, this is the start pretty much of me doing regular content for this channel, beyond what I did earlier in the summer, where I did a couple shorts just testing out if I liked it, but I want to stick with it. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me. This is Milo signing off.